Dollar index, now we are based on daily chart. Alright, as we can see based on daily chart, since our last time we analyzed, the price is just drop a bit. Now the thing is whether it's still how long we will have this move, right, and how deep it can go, and whether this one can break this low or not. Okay, and we have one more here in my last video, in which, as we can see, based on lower time, will see the price break. And now the question is whether this one can continue and break this low. If yes, how deep it can go. But even in my last video I mentioned what we are more interested in the up move, because if we get the up move, it can move quite fast and can give us a better trade. But beside that, how deep it can go, for the down move, whether we can get the good trade or not, it depends. All right, because what we want to get similar to what we have here, or this, rather than the price moving similar to what we have here. All right, anyway, the things is the first things whether the price can break this low before we get the up move, or if yes, the price can drop and break this low, how deep it can go. And as I say, we are more interested in the buy rather than the sell. But now we want to see how we can trade it, whether we have any trade setup for down move or up move, I mean for sell or buy. This is where last time when we analyzed, the price was here. We said if the price break, we need to look into the chart, and as we can see, the price break this low. And now the thing is whether we should look for buy or sell. Actually, we don't have any trade set up whether for buy or sell, and whether this one can continue and go lower. Yeah, the possibility is there, but as I say, if we get a buy setup, we will look for buy. We are more interested in the buy. Okay, and we don't have anything here. Maybe move to lower time frame. As we can see, based on 1 hour chart, also we don't have it. Okay, and now the question is whether we put this one similar to what we have here. That means we can expect the price to drop one more. Okay, in this case, now the question is, for if we get any sell setup, we consider sell as a short-term sell. All right, that means as long as the price get into profit, we move our stop loss. And from this, I don't think we can get, if we can get the trade set up. The price can break and drop, but we see the only times we can trade if we get the sharp move, a small correction similar to what we have. It depends based on lower time frame whether we can trade or not. And but if you get any sell, as long as you get into the profit, you need to start to manage it. That means in that case, we can expect what we have here repeat, even the bigger one. That means we can get the correction drop. Okay, but as I say, any sell, it depends on the traders whether they want to take or not. They should consider as a short-term sell. And what we want is we are more interested in the buy, and we don't have the buy setup right now. And shall we wait the price to break this trend line before we take the buy? I don't think is a good idea. Okay, and whether we get the buy from, if we get the buy from here, we can take it or not. Anyway, the only times we can take the trade for buy, if we see the price moving, we get the correction, and we should get the trade set up within the correction before we take the buy. And if we get the buy, as long as the price come to this trend line, maybe it's better we put the trend line here. Okay, rather than that. Then when the price come to this trend line, we start to manage it. How about if the price come and break this trend line, give a correction? Again, we need to look for the trade setup. Just the breakout, we won't trade the breakout. Okay, I think the trend line should be here, not there, because this one is not a good place. The best is we put the trend line here. That's why any buy, if below the trend line, as long as come to the trend line, we need to start to manage. If the breakout, we need to get the trade set up, because if you look, see here, the price sharply move, give a correction but drop. In my last video explained. All right, I don't want what we had here repeat. Anyway, for dollar index, we don't have any trade set up, and how deep it can go, we are not sure, and how long these things can repeat, as all of them we can see, we are not sure. But any sell will be short-term sell, and what we are more interested in the buy. And if you want to look for buy, we should get the trade set up, proper trade set up before we take the trade, and we won't trade the breakout of the trend line. And as I say, there is no trade setup. We just follow the chart and see if we get any trade setup, whether for sell or buy. Then I will share on YouTube. Thanks.